The Body Keeps the Score, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma by Bessel van der Kolk is a groundbreaking exploration of how trauma affects the body and mind. Drawing on decades of research and clinical practice, van der Kolk presents insights into the nature of trauma and offers pathways for healing. Here are 10 key lessons and insights from the book. Number 1. Understanding trauma. Van der Kolk defines trauma as an overwhelming experience that disrupts an individual's ability to cope. He emphasizes that trauma is not solely about the event itself, but also about how it affects the individual's perception of safety, self, and connection to others. Number 2. The body's response to trauma. One of the central themes is that trauma is stored in the body. Van der Kolk explains how traumatic experiences can lead to physical and emotional symptoms, manifesting as chronic pain, anxiety, and other health issues. The body retains the memory of trauma, influencing how individuals respond to stress and relate to the world. Number 3. The impact of trauma on the brain. The book delves into the neuroscience of trauma, illustrating how it affects brain structures such as the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. Van der Kolk discusses how trauma can impair emotional regulation, memory, and decision-making, leading to difficulties in managing stress and relationships. Number 4. The role of relationships in healing. Van der Kolk emphasizes the importance of safe and supportive relationships in the healing process. He argues that trauma often leads to isolation, but cultivating connections with others can foster a sense of safety and help individuals process their experiences. Number 5. The importance of mindfulness. The author advocates for mindfulness practices as a means of reconnecting with the body and emotions. By developing mindfulness, individuals can learn to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, which can help in reducing anxiety and increasing self-awareness. Number 6. Somatic therapies. Van der Kolk introduces various somatic therapies, such as yoga and body-based therapies, as effective tools for healing trauma. He explains how these practices can help individuals reconnect with their bodies, release stored trauma, and cultivate a sense of empowerment and resilience. Number 7. The limitations of traditional talk therapy. While acknowledging the value of talk therapy, Van der Kolk points out its limitations for many trauma survivors. He emphasizes that trauma often resides in the body and requires approaches that address physical sensations and emotional responses, rather than solely focusing on cognitive processes. Number 8. The power of narrative. The author discusses the importance of storytelling in healing. By sharing their experiences and creating a coherent narrative, individuals can make sense of their trauma, integrate it into their identity, and reduce feelings of shame and isolation. Number 9. Trauma and development. Van der Kolk highlights how trauma affects development, particularly in children. He discusses the long-lasting impact of childhood trauma on emotional and cognitive development, illustrating the need for early intervention and supportive environments for healing. Number 10. Hope and recovery. The book concludes with a message of hope, emphasizing that healing from trauma is possible. Van der Kolk encourages readers to explore various therapeutic modalities and to seek out supportive communities. He underscores the resilience of the human spirit and the potential for growth and transformation after trauma. The Body Keeps the Score provides a comprehensive overview of how trauma impacts both the mind and body, offering valuable insights into the healing process. Bessel van der Kolk's exploration of the neuroscience of trauma, the importance of relationships, and the effectiveness of somatic therapies highlights the multifaceted nature of recovery. By understanding these lessons, individuals can find pathways to healing and reclaim their lives from the effects of trauma.